Welcome back to this episode of CandyApple's Next Top Model. Tonight we have a fabulous panel of judges, which include Tori Tastic, host of Model Wars, Justin from Existence Productions, Laura runs a site called Revive, she also won Cycle 1. Then we also have Amanda Marie from Easy Breezy. And our special guest judge this week is none other than the girl who got me started in NTMs and me addicted to all this craziness, Jane Doe, former owner of Perfectly Chaotic. Tonight I have before me 7 fabulous models, all of which have definitely earned their spot in the final 7. First up this week, let's look at the Harry Potter themed photo of Teddy. Alright, Teddy, you have the Goblet of Fire. I told you guys could redo the covers, which is what I really wanted, or you could redo a scene from the book, or you chose to kind of do your own take on Goblet of Fire. A lot of us felt like the editing was really cruddy in this, and that it definitely took away from the photo, but we still think the photo was good. So, it's good, just not great. Next up, we have Serena, who is our special model this week. She's our mystery model. Serena did the Chamber of Secrets. Serena, you said you were moving, so we kind of let the wardrobe slide, but they felt like you could have done more with your hair. You said you were going with kind of the Hermione Granger thing. We feel like you've done a little bit more with that. And a lot of people didn't like the finger to the mouth. That's really risky in modeling. I think you worked it, but a lot of the judges didn't feel the same way. Alright, next up we have Esme. Esme, all the judges were impressed that you actually went out and bought the movie, or rented the movie to watch, to understand. We also understand that you were kind of busy and things got hectic, but just about everyone agreed you should have tried to do a main character. As I was telling one of the other judges, as a photo, I love this. It's definitely very model-esque, very adorable, very cute. But for the assignment, it kind of falls short. Next up this week, we have Haley. Haley, your photo was extremely late, but I know you're on vacation, and I told you to get it in when you could. I feel like, though, you could have gotten this into me a lot sooner. You did the Sorcerer's Stone. I know you didn't know much about Harry Potter either. I was actually shocked that a lot of the contestants this week didn't know much about Harry Potter, but I definitely like your photos this week. Heather, the only model, I think, that actually gave me what I was looking for. Kind of a redo of the cover. You went literal, so it's kind of boring. A lot of us felt like maybe you could have worked the scenery into your photo to kind of make it more like the cover, but other than that, we were definitely impressed. Alright, so that's the photos we have to judge this week. You're probably wondering where the photos are from Katie and Victoria. They both had very legitimate excuses, including a family emergency and one being extremely ill, as to why they did not turn in photos. Both of which are legitimate excuses that I will accept. But if they make it into the final 3, if they pass this elimination, they will have to make up those photo shoots. Alright. Welcome back from deliberation to CandyApple's Next Top Model. Before me, I have 7 amazing models who I definitely think all of you deserve to be here. I asked you guys who you thought should be eliminated next, or who was going to be eliminated next. And I also asked you why you thought you deserved to stay, or why you should be in the final 6. And so it came down to, do we judge everyone on their portfolio, or do we judge them just on this assignment? Or how do we combine the two? So this week's call out isn't actually going to be a call out, like it's not going to be best to worst. It's just going to be who's saved in the order we kind of agreed on it. First up, we have Esme. You won the challenge. Esme, you definitely needed it. You were towards the bottom of just about everyone's call out list this week. So congratulations, Esme. Next up, we all agreed on this photo. Again, does not mean you have the second best photo. It just means you were the second one we agreed on to be saved. And that's Heather. Congratulations. Next up, we have Teddy. There's one judge that really wanted you to lead this week, felt like you had the weakest photo. So the rest of us were pretty impressed. Just watch your editing, sweetie. we did not all agree on this photo. There's one judge that thought you should go home this week. I definitely feel like this photo was worth it, and I feel like you have the passion and the drive to stay here and to definitely wow me, and that's Serena. Now, the bottom three this week are Victoria, Haley, and Katie. Victoria and Katie, you guys are not in the bottom three because you have weak portfolios. Victoria, you've had the most first call outs of anyone in this cycle, and I definitely think you deserve to be here. So Victoria, you're safe from elimination. That leaves me at the bottom two of Katie and Haley. Haley, without you having turned in a photo at all, you would be eliminated right now. I can guarantee you that. This deliberation would not have been as complicated as it is. And yet you've had a first call out. You've had some really good photos. I don't know what happened to your confidence, and you need to get it back, and you need to fight for what you want. Katie, actually when I asked a bunch of the girls who they thought should be eliminated, a couple surprisingly enough said you. Because your portfolio has not been as strong this cycle as it has been, it wasn't cycle 1. But you still had some really good photos, but you've slowly been dwindling. If you're in your testimony when you said why you should stay, same with Haley, I didn't know what to do, because you both kind of said the same thing. You both realized that you haven't had strong portfolios, and you both vowed to get stronger portfolios. Now, I should be going to the final 6 right now, but I think all of the judges can agree with me. This panel was very weak. The photos for this for the Harry Potter assignment were very weak, and I was going to scare you guys with a double elimination, but I can't do that. I honestly don't think I could live with myself eliminating either one of you right now. But both of you, Katie and Haley, this is your last chance. I want you to show me why you deserve to be here. That means you're both safe from elimination. And this is the first time ever in CandyApple's Next Top Model history someone has not been eliminated. Good luck, all 7 of you. Next week, I want you all to prove to me I made the right choice by not eliminating you. And I want you to make it hard for me to eliminate someone because you're all so amazing, not because your photos were all okay or you didn't turn one in, even though I understand your excuses. Good luck. Prove to me you want this and I did not make the wrong choice. Your assignment will be to you as soon as possible.